Welcome to Uping Stock Trend Prediction and Analysis channel. So today is November 6th, Saturday, 2021, November 6th. In this video, I will talk about the current status of the Amazon and also the prediction about the Amazon stock. So just stay with me and in this video and watch the whole video. You will get some more valuable information. So in my last video, Uping video number 41 uploaded to YouTube on October 24th. In that video, I predicted the trend for the next week. That means the last week of in October. That's this week, because today is November 6th. So this is the Amazon weekly chart, and November 6th. So this is just a Saturday. So this is the past. This is Saturday. This is the first week in November, and that's the last week in October. So in that video number 41, after the closing of that week, and then I predicted the trend for that Amazon for the coming week. That's the last week of October. I predicted the fluctuation band is around this region, and I also mentioned in that video that at that time the closing price is almost at in the middle of the predicted monthly maximum and minimum value in that range. So it's around in the middle of that range. So it will have more uncertainty, and also depending on how uptrend and downtrend momentum will compete with each other, depending on which one will take more exceedance. So that video, so this is the predictor model. So all this kind of minimum value and the maximum value trend line are already predicted there. So this kind of minimum value and the maximum value are maintained the same. So even before that week, so typically the range is still predicted correctly, and also this kind of a minimum value trend line and the maximum trend lines are already predicted there. So it's just to have a little bit more uncertainty. You see, it's exceeded this minimum value trend line and also exceeded this maximum value trend line. So it has a much larger uncertainty in the fluctuation, but the typical range is still in that kind of a region. And this is based on the predictor model. So that means this maximum value, minimum value are always keeps the same. So the actual stock price may have different momentum, so it may move from one band to another band. So another model that's based on the best U prediction model. Best U model is basically, let me switch to Amazon. That's the Amazon weekly chart, and that's an Amazon daily chart. So this is based on the best U prediction model. So this model will consider additional the momentum of the stock price movement. So it will make a slightly adjustment on the predicted maximum value and minimum value based on the actual momentum of the stock price demonstrated. So it will capture those kind of real-time data or momentum, and just adjusted a little bit more about the maximum value or minimum value when the stock price approaches this kind of maximum value or minimum value. So this model will capture the actual maximum value and minimum value that the stock price will actually achieve. So this model is very helpful for me to do the real-time trading. So because it will give me a better idea about the actual maximum value and the minimum value that the stock price can achieve. So for example, today is November 6th. So this is the first week of November. That's the last week of October. So in that video, in that number 41 Uping video, I predicted that it will fluctuate in this kind of region. And this best U model, you see this maximum value, this yellow trend line, the maximum value predicted, and this minimum value by this yellow trend line, that's blue trend line. So this minimum value and the maximum value are already predicted after the first data point of the last week of October, already demonstrated. So you see the actual stock price actually reaches this maximum value, and also it almost touches the minimum value predicted by this best U model. So this region is the actual fluctuation of the Amazon stock. Okay, so this one just an explanation about how this model works. So let's go to the next week of some kind of the analysis of the current status and the prediction for Amazon stock. So you see during the first week in November, Amazon stock has a very good trend of increasing trend. This is a daily chart. You see this after this, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically, that's the November's data, November's first day, and this is a daily chart, and the moving average will move up, so it have a good increasing trend. It's you see for this best U prediction model, this maximum value is here, and the stock price is trying to reach this maximum value, but not achieved yet for the last week. So and for this predictor model, next week you see this kind of trend lines. So the next week will still have the increasing trend, but because right now Amazon stock is already reaches the maximum value of the predicted monthly chart. So it's already in the high price region. They reaches the maximum value of in the monthly chart. So it's already reaches to the high price region. So it's just have this kind of increasing trend just because it has a higher momentum and keeps on competing with the downward trend momentum. So it will have a kind of temporary increasing, but it will also have a larger kind of uncertainty, and will have a downtrend from the midterm, but not exactly at the early next week. So then early next week it will have some kind of increasing trend, but it will finally it will still have a downward trend, and the predicted fluctuation region is around this region, and this predicted more the minimum value is about 3,413 basically, and the maximum value, it depends on it. If it has high momentum, it may reach this 3,701, 3,701, and it depends on if it can sustain in this kind of level. But the high probability of a region is in this region between this value and this value. So if you are interested in this kind of analysis and the prediction, you can subscribe Uping Stock Trend Prediction channel or watch more videos in YouTube. Thanks for watching the video.